Anthony over here working too. Good work, y'all. You can do whichever one you feel. They did the steps because it's much easier for them. You can do the jumps. But don't hurt your knees.
Right, Brittany, I'm showing off.
She's not showing off. She's just pushing herself. She thinks she can do a little bit more. Good work. Paulette over here doing hers. Anthony doing his. My father doing his. My mother rowing. My sister lunging. Benita crunching. They all in here working. Everybody doing what they need to do. Right here, Paulette. Right here. You do your 20 right here, Paulette. Okay, go ahead, Dad. Make sure your feet can touch it. Good job. Keep rowing. Keep going. Benita, you right here on these right here next. You remember what to do with those? Okay, great. Bend back, bend down. Right there and pull up. There you go. 20 of those. Good job. Good work, Britt. Brittany got that sweat going on. She in there putting in that work. Look at that sweat.
Bye.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Anthony doing his ball slams. Dad, what are you waiting for? Let's go, Dad. Good work, Paulette. Dad. Good work. Proud of this work. Proud of this work. Y'all looking good out here. Ain't playing no games. That's right, Paulette. Kick that leg. That's right. Yes, Dad. Count them out. Count them out. I hear you. Good work. Good work. Where is she? She's at 2.7. We'll give her that. So can I take her up to 3? She's smacking my hand. I mean, what's wrong with me 2 on the 3? You have push yourself, Anita.
Siobhan,
just a little bit
I
more.
I need you and your camera to go on the other side.
Okay.
While I'm focused.
Okay, 3, 2.7. This is the last.
I got my plan.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. Well, this is
And
2.7.
here you got me on live.
Good job. You're not on live yet. I got Anthony over here. He focused. He getting it in. That's right. Yeah, that's right. You doing it. Why is my father on pause? I'm not for sure. I'm not for sure why he on pause. And Brittany, what happened to you? You ain't finished your whole 20 yet?
I'm about to come and do something.
What you about to do?
I did 15 minutes on here.
Okay, you did 15?
I did 15 minutes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go do 15 minutes on the treadmill.
All right, let's get it.
For the people to be fit, episode 9. Checking in on my people, y'all, to make sure that they're doing well, they're moving forward in the right direction, and just to make sure no one has backslide. But in the event they did, no problem, because we all do sometimes. Making sure they understand the importance of getting back started, still feeling motivated, still feeling discouraged, not feeling defeated. So the goal is to see how they're doing. Let's check them out.
So, why did you accept the challenge to work out back in November?
Because I feel like I can use a little exercise to help me with my weight.
Okay. All right. What did you like most about the workout?
Nothing.
Okay. Thank you for being honest. What about the workout discouraged you?
Well, I didn't like all that bending over and all that stretching stuff. I enjoyed walking on the treadmill.
Mm-hmm.
But that's about it.
Okay. So, tell us your real reason why you did not want to continue with For the People to Be Fit.
Well, it's not so much I ain't going to continue. People was going different ways at the time, so I decided to order me a little bicycle and be fit in my apartment.
Okay, that's a good thing. Do you ever have plans on wanting to hook back up with your daughter with For the People to Be Fit and the community?
Oh, I may go out occasionally, but nothing, I'm not going to promise her the rest of my life. No, I'm not.
So how do you find being fit and your methods of being consistent will help you?
When I get up in the morning, I thank the Lord, and I get on my bicycle.
Understood, okay.
I would say I didn't continue. I don't think I have more of a challenge with the mental part of the working out and the eating. It's not so much the physical for me, it's more of the mental and the mental beat down that I do on myself that causes me not to do it.
So can you share anything as far as the mental aspect of it? What would you say to other people in the community that may suffer from the same thing that you're suffering from that prevents them from working out? What would you say to them to encourage them?
What I would say to them is to try to put the emotional baggage that you carry to the back burner, and the emotional the emotional strain that you put on yourself. Try not to listen to that. Try to find ways to combat the negativity that you give yourself on a daily basis. Try to find ways to encourage yourself, because there's not always going to be somebody there to encourage you, and to not make excuses for not necessarily excuses, but just find people who can understand your challenges where you are during your workout process and during the process itself, because it's a lot of mental and physical and emotional baggage that goes along with it. And just kind of, instead of closing off, explain to people how you're feeling, opposed to not explaining anything at all, because it kind of looks like you're giving up when you don't disclose what you're really feeling.
You have to do it in moderation.
Okay.
I have to do it in moderation. I have to do it when I'm not hurting, because if I'm hurting, I don't want to exercise and make myself hurt worse, because that's what it does. Because I'm using muscles I haven't used in a while, and I hurt more. And then I believe if you put a strain on where you're hurting, it makes you hurt more. That's just my body. That's the way I feel.
That's good. Well, I appreciate you sharing that. Do you ever have plans on returning back for the people to be fit, or do you have plans on continuing your exercises alone?
I plan to be back for the people to be fit. Maybe not on a regular basis, but I will work out with them.
And do you also understand that for the people to be fit is not necessarily about being with that particular person, such as your daughter, but just about encouraging the community so other people can be motivated?
Oh, and I do communicate with the community. My sister I live with, I motivate her to work out, so that is part of the community. So
exactly.
Yes,
So
I am a motivator when it comes to working out, because if people work out with me, I do it better.
Just lost motivation, got comfortable in my little ways, I guess.
So when you say you lost motivation, meaning that your now fiance wasn't pushing you no more?
He wasn't pushing me. I guess he assumed that the challenge was over because it was kind of a deadline, but not really. Because this is not a challenge. I don't want to call it a challenge anymore, because it's more of a lifestyle.
Exactly.
So I guess he thought it was a challenge in his head, so he was like, okay, this is it. And I didn't have that pushing me from him, so that's when I fell off.
So technically, your motivation is somebody actually pushing you. So how do you think you could find motivation if you didn't have those people? Because you're going to continue to eat, you're going to continue to live. So what do you think you can do for yourself to find that motivation to push forward?
I'm starting to get to motivation now, because I'm getting older and I don't want this weight to be even harder for me to get off when I get older. And just health reasons, like I don't want to have any major health problem, because my mom has high blood pressure, my dad on my father's side has diabetes, so I don't want like any problems when I get older.
Well, as you all can see, they backslid. Has that happened to you before? Do you feel like you have to start all over again? You tried, it didn't work out for you. You felt like you were defeated. You felt like you can't go no more. You feel like you don't even want to start up again. That happens to all of us. But how do you tell yourself you still have to go forward, because it's a part of your life? I will tell you. You tune into episode 10, 11, and 12, and the rest of these episodes, you will get encouraged. You will be motivated. It is your time, and your time is now. Let's get back started, and let's start together for the people to be fit. have you done? I need you to DM me, follow me on Instagram at For the People to Be Fit, Facebook For the People to Be Fit, that is spelled the number 4, THEPEOPLE, the number 2, the initial B, FIT. And also subscribe and leave a comment on our YouTube channel. It is very important that we stay connected, and I know how well you're doing. I can encourage you even if I don't know you, and you can encourage me even if I don't know you. Well, you know what I mean. We can encourage each other. So let's stay connected. Tune in to our next episode. Thank you for watching For the People to Be Fit.